Okay. Hey, Kroll. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're feeling better. I'm curious about him and the Tanakh. It seems like he's changed sides. Stockholm Syndrome.
How did you come to be among the Tanakh?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
Yeah, tell me. I'm curious.
I guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tanakh into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate, and was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hekarro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
Yeah, what's
so
that?
when you met the Tanakh chief, you did something desperate.
I'd kept my ears open as the Tanakh dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hekarro's feet, I demanded this rite, called the Kulrut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tanakh howled, but Hekarro stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kulrut. Little did I know what I was in for.
You're gonna pause again, aren't you? Tell me, what was it?
You said the Kulrut is a Tanakh's trial by combat.
Yes, but it is no ordinary trial.
Hopefully you
It
start
doesn't
feeling
pit
better soon
men
then,
against
Kroll.
each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive.
Okay, so we'll probably end up doing this at some point, right?
It is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I
Yeah.
know more about that than you might think.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hopes for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
You end
Okay.
up serving the Tanakh chief.
The winners of the Kulrut must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
A
The word
lieutenant, I
itself
guess?
refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hekarro's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tanakh still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tanakh. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tanakh for hating them.
I mean, they killed so many of them.
So then, are you still Karja?
Part of me, yes. Always. Yet there is much to admire about the Tanakh. Especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats.
Oh, so that's not the case anymore?
Hekarro and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace. And now he looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Karja.
Okay.
The Karja talk about Hekarro as if he's a monster.
The Karja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was. I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him, as I was, you would find that he only wants the best for his people. I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him. So, that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it, but not the last. The Carja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The way you talk about the Tanakh is a lot different than how they do.
Yep.
I've never seen markings like those on a Carja before.
The Carja
mean-
see ink as decoration. For the Tanakh, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
Okay.
Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tanakh and the Carja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
The Tanakh don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times. Chief Hekarro knows that survival often requires change, even if that change means putting aside centuries of war.
Makes sense.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs, and I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion, so I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tanakh lands.
Huh.
A task so important, and it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Hekarro knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Thanks.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to it.
Look! The Sky Clan's banner.
Guy Clan?
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tanakh can stomach the idea of parley with the Carja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No, the other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
Alright, well at least we get to watch the Sun Priest talk out of his ass.
The Carja have opened the gates.
We're standing on the other side of the line.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Uh-oh.
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tanakh!
Regala. Chief Hikaro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy.
This is gonna be our rival.
Has betrayed us. The embassy is proof. And all of you marshals are his accomplices. For this, I condemn you to death.
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
Uh-oh. Is our Karja, Tanakh's friend, gonna die now?
Lancers, form up!
They're riding machines. Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence, yeah.
Vashav, come with us now, or not at all.
Archers, light them up!
Get to cover!
Oh, you just stood there? Oh.
Archers,
Well,
keep them back! Left flank to the Karja! Run them down!
I mean, they're basically at the gate. Oh, never mind.
They're not gonna make it.
And they don't have weapons.
Open the gates! Open the gates! Open the gates!
Oh,
Karja! Stand your ground!
are they gonna help? I was gonna say.
I don't have a shot!
Oh no. Oh no. Well,
What happened? Can you see?
It's just us now.
Hey! Come down and fight fair! Lancers! Take the center! Get ready!
oh well.
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge!
Can I go behind the rock or something? Trying to see if I could jump on something.
Here they come!
Time to fight.
Oh,
We got this!
okay.
There.
Get that rider!
Machines can't protect them!
Oh, Nice.
ammo. I see you, Nora! Take him out!
Damn it, the rider's still alive.
What?
What?
Cut them all down!
I'm ready for it.
Let's make some more arrows.
Each hit!
They can blind with smoke bombs.
Hey, how's that armor?
Marshal down! Damn them! Another one falls!
Oh, I'm stuck.
Down! Time to follow up!
You're straight at it.
Let's get back! Now!
Got that! Ammo for
Oh, I was trying like my combo, but they seem to attack faster, and I can get my full combo off. This ain't good. They're all gonna die, aren't they? And I'll be the only one left alive. And no one's gonna believe that I was helping them. Nice shot. Oh, you're gonna stop it yourself? No way. Oh, that's... Yikes.
Just you and me now, Varl.
I'll take. We've survived worse.
The Outlander Aloy!
They know who I am?
Think you can hunt me? Thank you.
Okay, better.
Careful, Aloy. Almost lost you.
Oh.
For the rebellion!
Fight fast. Let's take down this machine.
Oh. Oh, like stuck on stuff.
Got him. Lights out. Let's wipe 'em out.
Hey, nice.
Enough! You, Outlanders! I'll skin you both! Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Why don't you all just attack, like?
Granted.
Hey, dude. Oh, nuts. Oh no, Varl's gonna die.
You're next, girl.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it. I can break through a shield if I damage it enough.
Weak against what? Poison or shock? Right.
I gotta get through that shield.
Oh, jeez.
There! Now's my chance! Give it up! shield regenerated.
That's fine. Just do it again. Also, wait, it's weak against shock. What do I have that's shock? Ah! Nothing. Oh, I don't have any health left. That's not ideal. How do I go sideways? Where's my health?
You're not stopping me! That'll keep me on my feet.
Oh my god.
You'll fall soon, girl.
Need to break his guard.
Okay. Oh, do I not have enough to craft? Oh no.
Your time is over!
I've got to break that shield!
Well, that's annoying. Quick. It worked. Oh.
That shield's not gonna save you! Shield's gone! He's vulnerable!
Nice. Fog.
Your turn! Come down here and face me!
No!
Huh.
It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today. Comrades! Mark this day! Today you have decimated the Marshals! Slaughtered the Karja! So begins our war on Hikaru. Move out!
Can I take his shield? Oh god, he's missing his arm.
Now.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Aaron. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
Well, that sucks. Someone should give him a hand. The guy lost his arm, bro. Willie, how's it going, by the way? Hello, Yuri.
It's salvage time, boys.
Bro, I wanted to go loot them all. Oi. I killed how many big things? Oh, good. Can I get the shield? Thank God.
I don't think it can take a hit, but I should be able to use it to glide.
Oh. Okay, so not a shield, but I can glide.
Aloy,
Did loot it immediately, yeah.
we're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The Marshals weren't expecting Regalla to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Voidis, Vashav, a massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regalla ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north, with all those machines they were riding. They must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck?
Huh.
There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
Oh my god, there's so much. Oh my god, oh. There's so much.
You said the Tenakth lands are far to the west. What can I expect to find between here and there?
Well, as I mentioned, you've got a stretch of wilderness known as No Man's Land, and then new Utaru farmlands.
Uh-huh.
Past that are the Tenakth. Their
Okay.
territory is split into 3 clans: Desert, Lowland, and Sky.
Right.
Okay.
I saw their banners at the embassy.
The Desert clan is closest. Ooh, vicious lot. Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, they see a challenge to dominate. Somewhere beyond the desert is the tribe's capital and the territories of the other 2 clans.
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard the stories. During the Red Raids, the Karja army tried to push into Tenakth territory, but the United Clans rose up against them, forced them all the way back to the Daunt.
So no one except the Tenakth really know what's beyond the desert.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian. All those scrolls have to be filled with something, right?
Okay. What about
You mentioned the
Plainsong?
Utaru tribe. Their lands are between here and the Tenakth further west?
That's right. Plainsong is their home. They're a peaceful bunch, at least compared to the Tenakth. More
Okay.
taken to farming than fighting.
It's hard to imagine a bunch of farmers surviving in the Forbidden West.
Make no mistake, they have a fierceness all their own. When the Karja were pushed back during the Red Raids, their warriors chased ours through the burning fields of Plainsong. The Sun King has made several overtures of peace to them as well, but so far, they've declined.
If they're so peaceful, why decline?
Don't know. I heard they have their own troubles to deal with. Something about a food shortage. You'd think that'd make them open to trade, but no. They just want to be left alone.
I mean, fair enough.
This area is no man's land.
That it is. The Tenakth used to attack anyone past Barren Light on sight, but after Avad overthrew the Mad Sun King, he reached out to the other tribes to offer reconciliation. The Tenakth agreed to a neutral border zone as part of the peace talks. Karja and Oseram have been striking out into the area ever since.
But now, it seems like Regalla and her rebel army have moved in.
And they're our
I'd never
enemies.
call No Man's Land safe, even in the best of times.
Okay.
The ancient ruins of the Southwest are a testament to that. Remnants of some forgotten war.
This is meant to be like a real place, right? Based on an actual location. Desert and then out west. Is this like meant to be Nevada desert or something?
You said there were others who went out when the gates were open before. Like who?
Well, in addition to the salvagers that just went through, there were a couple of other parties of Oseram delvers. Even saw 2 Karja scholars trekking southwest with an Oseram crew. Not sure if they're exceptionally brave or just foolhardy.
Okay. And that's all of those options. What about Regala?
Called
Oh,
Regala
cool.
a
Just one.
rival. Someone that Tanakh chief should have killed.
Yeah, I reckon he should have. She's obviously a huge threat. Her attack was coordinated and precise. Until you got in her way, that is.
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Fashav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tanakh weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
Mm-hmm. Poor
About
Fashav. Fashav.
The man was taken captive by the Tanakh. Survived for years out in the west, only to die just short of the Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of advocating for lasting peace between the Karja and Tanakh.
Too late for that now.
Huh.
What will happen to him?
Well, he's
His
dead.
body will be carried back to Meridian. As a cousin of the Sun King, he will be accorded official rights and buried with honor. No soldier could ask for more.
Judy Finn. Sorry, is Lance Reddick evil in this game? He's like... He's not good, but he's not necessarily evil. He definitely does things that are only within his own self-interest. He's chasing knowledge, and even if that knowledge is dangerous, he just wants to learn everything about the past, basically. Even if that, you know, involves releasing Hades and all these, like, terrible things, he sees Hades more as, like, okay, it has all this terrible stuff that it wants to do, but it has so much knowledge on the past and, you know, all this previous stuff, you know, can't let that go to waste, need to learn from it kind of stuff. So we don't know how he's involved yet with this band of outlaws, whether he is actually helping them, setting them up or not, but yeah.
It's too bad about Nazar and Wadis.
At least Nozar went down fighting. As for the Sun Priest, well,
He's not a soldier.
no one deserves to go out that way. I'll make sure they're given proper funeral rites. It's the least I can do.
Do you think the Karja will take action against Regala? Seems like you'd have common ground with the Tanakh.
An expedition of the Karja army into the west could be taken as the start of another invasion. Sun King Avad won't risk it. That said, we can't allow ourselves to be caught unaware by an attack like that again.
Uh-huh. I mean, at the very least, it'd be nice, you know, if you offered help for
I
the
need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck.
fighting Regala, but
The
okay.
gates will always be open to you should you wish to return.
Rest in peace, scroll guy.
And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Alright.